So
it's crazy because I think back to the Interscope days, and I remember when New Freezer first came out, there was not a lot of people are getting Kendrick Lamar features in the world.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people.
Still not a lot.
Still not a lot of people. Not a lot of people then, not a lot of people now. Very rare to get a K-Dot feature, especially I feel like he really gave you one of them ones. It's an iconic record. Talk me through that whole era, getting the Kendrick verse, and was there ever a point in time where you almost were on TDE? Because there were some rumblings of that, I feel like.
I did sign to Interscope through TDE.
So when you initially went to Interscope, it was through Top Dog.
Yeah.
So I don't think a lot of people know that.
Yeah. So when I met Kendrick, it's like I was recording my album in one room, Kendrick recording his album in one room, and SZA recording her album in another room. So it was like all recorded.
So everybody was in the same building.
Mm-hmm.
So it was easy to just have him kind of walk over and hear some shit?
No, at the time I didn't even know he was recording in there. I just came and did my shit, closed the door.
Right.
And then one day they came in there like, yo, Kendrick wants to hear like some new records. And then I played him New Freezer. He's like, yeah.
I need that.
yeah, this one. But then I was waiting for the verse for like a month because he was on the road and doing shows and shit. So I was like, damn, I need the Kendrick verse.
How'd you feel when you got it, when you heard it for the first time?
You know, like a big accomplishment, you know, for real. Because before that, I never had like a hit song.
Right. That was your first like big single.
Yeah. So I got signed pretty much off of. So when I got signed, I was signed to 300 ENT and I was signed to QC Records.
Right.
And then so I had to like buy my way out. So I ain't never had no hit. So it's hard to get a lot of money from a label when you have no streams.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to pay QC $500,000 and I had to give $300,000. Plus I had to get paid myself. So you can imagine I had a big deal signing my first deal.
So you get the deal from Interscope, and out of that money, you had to pay off QC and 300.
And 300. And I had to get paid.
And you had to still take some money home for yourself.
Yeah, because at the time, I was signed with QC, and I asked P to, like, you know what I'm saying, do my thing. And he's like, I need $500,000. And at the time, I didn't have $5,000.
Right.
You know?
Let alone 500.
No, so I went on my phone, and I called everybody from every label that I had on my phone.
Right.
You know, and thank God I found one person, Manny Smith.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shout out to Manny. He's like, yo, come to the office. You know, and then shit.
It's history.
God did the rest.
Shout out to, I mean, hey, QC.
Shout out to QC, yeah,
they
for sure.
let you buy yourself out at least.
Yeah, for sure. And they, you know, they believed in me when I first jumped off the gate. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I mean, a lot of people kind of would equate you to be like the fourth unofficial Migo early on in your career because you were on so many of those early records, you know?
Yeah. Like, me and Amigo were dropping a lot of tapes and shit before they signed to QC, too. So it was just like, we just hustling and working, trying to get our music heard. You feel me?
How close were you from, like, actually joining the group, though?
No,
Never happened.
No.